My gums, cause they black. I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips. Hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck.
I spit a racial slur, honky sooty. This shit is a horror flick, but a black guy doesn't die in this movie.
Something hot drop, he popping all flavors. He's a dick, you pussy, y'all neighbors. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
What y'all say? Take the weed and leave the money though. Take the wall and left the wall.
Get him. Oh, Green Jimmy the cricket suit wearing ass motherfucker.
Get him.
Oh, short Colin Powell haircut having ass motherfucker.
What's going on? What's going on, man? We alive. We alive. Besides me supposed to have been at work this morning, but we had a little snow my way, so I'm pretty much iced in, so I couldn't make it. So I said I decided to go ahead and just jump on here early because I was going to do this later on when I got out of work. But we on here now, so we're about to hop into it, man. We are in a new episode of I Ain't Seen This. Like I said, this is my latest movies and my latest TV as far as stuff that's coming out as far as movies, news about movies or news about TV. So I ain't been on here in a little minute as far as I Ain't Seen This. Like I said, I'm working on a couple of things. I ain't going to say I'm more focused on what I do every Friday as far as my podcast, Uncut Ishhh Talk, but I am going to try to, like I said, continue doing this at least every Monday. So like I said, coming into like the box office, or I mostly be waiting on that like big movie news. Like I said, there's been some things coming up, but not to the point where I'm gonna come on here and talk about it as far as towards movies or whatnot. I'll either do the trailer reaction and talk about it, or in that frame of form as far as it goes, as far as this goes. But I done got a lot of new information as far as pertaining to movies and TV, and I decided to go ahead and jump on here and talk about it. So right now, just making sure we good. We ain't lagging nowhere, anything. I always like to go in and make sure we good because we are live on YouTube and we live on Twitch. So let me make sure we are good. Live on Twitch. That's all I'm doing right now as far as just making sure we're not lagging nowhere. Once again, shout out to anybody that's tuned in, joining us. Like I said, this was kind of last minute as far as changing the times over. So hopefully people come in and check me out. Like I said, we talking about Moon Knight. Of course, they dropped the trailer for Moon Knight during the Rams pretty much smashing on the Cardinals. And we're going to talk about Denzel. You know, he back. I like that news as far as the Equalizer. I am a fan of the Equalizer series or whatnot, movie series with him and Antoine Fuqua. And I'm trying to see, I wonder if Antoine Fuqua coming back. Yeah, we're going to get into a couple of things, though, pertaining to the movies and TV. Like I said, right now, I'm just making sure we're not lagging nowhere or anything. Like I said, we live on Twitch or YouTube. More than welcome to jump in the comment section and join us. And if anybody who do want to join me while we doing this, I'll send the link. Just let me know in the comment section. Like I said, we good. Okay, we good. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here and talk about a couple of things. Once again, shout out to anybody that's joining me on the live right now. We're going to get into it. Definitely check out Friday. I will be back with a new episode of Uncut Ishhh Talk. We're going to get into a couple of things on there. But, yeah, first thing, let's jump into it, man. Like I said, once again, shout out to anybody that's joining us. I think I'm going to do it like that. Let's jump into the box office. Scream. Who would ever thought? Because I remember when Scream 4 came out, like 2011, and that did not do good at the box office. But like I said, we're in a new day and age, being that it's 2022. You got a lot of social media and a word of mouth that can get around. And a lot of people have been saying good things about Scream. I had a chance to check out Scream, and I have a review. You did more than welcome to go check it out on my YouTube channel with no spoilers. I do plan on doing a spoiler review of Scream, getting into a couple of things. And Friday on Uncut Ishhh Talk, I do want to talk about like what I would like to see in a Scream 6. So let's go ahead and jump into this, man. Scream is winning the lone Martin Luther King Jr. holiday weekend at the box office with a projected 4-day gross of $34 million, enough to dethrone Spider-Man No Way Home. It is also good enough to revive the classic slasher franchise for Paramount and Spyglass, who partnered on the reboot. Yeah, we got to remember that, man. You know, Scream was through Dimension, and I don't even know if Dimension's still around because you know I think Dimension was through Weinstein Company, if I'm not mistaken. And you know they had that whole thing going on with them and what we ain't gonna get into that. But shout out to Paramount and what they doing with Scream, and shout out to the people who did Ready or Not. I can't keep forgetting their names, but you know the team behind the movie Ready or Not, they the ones who did this new Scream, and I think Kevin Williamson did produce it. But Scream's 3-day domestic weekend gross is an estimated 30 million, a strong showing considering the ongoing Omicron-fueled surge in COVID-19 cases. Yep, got to remember that too. Final numbers will be released Tuesday. Monday estimates came in slightly lower than Sunday's projections. Overseas Screams grossed 18 million for 50 markets for a global debut of 52 million against a modest 25 million production budget. The film has younger moviegoers who have been the most inclined to return to the theaters to thanks for its performance. So yeah, Scream is doing good. Like I said, if I'm not mistaken, that Scream 4 didn't make not close to this. And if I'm not mistaken, Scream 4 gross like this was Scream 4's total gross after it was all said and done, 34 million, if I'm not mistaken. So this is big. So the thing about it is Scream 6. So I want to see if we're going to get anything about a Scream 6. And like I said, I do want to talk about a possible Scream 6, but I'm going to wait for Uncut Ish Talk Friday to do that. Excuse me. Had to make sure my little one's good. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see if they're going to be doing anything with a Scream 6, possibly. Because I think if I... Okay. Let's check this out. Once again, shout out to anybody that's joining me on the live. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. So, Scream 5 directors want to make a 6th movie. So, let's see what's up. Ghostface is back, and it looks like he and his murderous ways are planning to stay in the public eye. Scream 22, the 5th installment in Wes Craven's hit horror movie franchise, has recently taken the horror community by storm, and directors Matt Billington Opling and Tyler Gillett are eyeing up the possibility of a sequel already. So yeah, we got to remember, and like I said, I'm probably going to jump into this more Friday, but it was a lot of Easter eggs that I didn't notice the first time watching Scream 2022. Like I said, I was more focused on trying to find out who was the killer, who was this and the third or whatnot. But this news is real interesting as far as hearing that they are interested. But I think this was on purpose, because once you start hearing that good word of mouth about a movie, and then once this has a good performance at the box office, then yeah, I'm pretty sure Paramount Plus and the people at Paramount are already hitting them up like, yo, what we got now? Because they probably most likely already had an idea for Scream 6 just in case this movie did good. So 6 releasing on January 14th, Scream, known informally as Scream 5, has been riding high on success. So far, the slash has grossed over 48 million, has even managed to knock the MCU hit Spider-Man No Way Home from its long-running top of the box office spot, a position it has held continuously since December 2021. The thriller movie has also managed to win most critics over and currently holds a 75% on Rotten Tomatoes. With all the success in mind, it makes sense that Scream 6 would be in the cards. Speaking with Verity, Billington Opling and Gillett explained how they would be crazy not to continue the Scream franchise and how they are itching to make the next installment. The whole experience has been such like a family experience with the cast, with the crew, with the producer. The director said, not to be corny, but it's been a love fest, and I think we'd be crazy not to want to continue it. This isn't the first time the two filmmakers have talked about Scream sequels following Scream 5. In December 2021, the two told Total Film that there are more ideas left to explore and more victims for Ghostface to prank call. I think we discovered what screenwriters Guy Busick and James Vanderbilt did is they found a real reason for the next story to exist, Gillett said. We know that there is more gas in the tank. There are more stories to be told in Woodsboro and about these characters for sure. See, that's the thing. I want to stop right there as far as Woodsboro. Can we take this somewhere else? That's one thing I feel like we should be able to do is take it somewhere else. Because I remember somebody, I can't remember who said it, but to me, I honestly feel like the new Scream has more of a Scream 2 feeling than that first Scream. As far as them being able to hide so much of who was the reveals at the end, and them being able to work so much into the cast or whatnot, and just plot wise, it has to me more of that Scream 2 feeling, because to me Scream 2 is more loved all around overall. I get it as far as that first Scream, because that's the introduction to this new formula of slashers or whatnot. And not only that, I just feel like as far as Billy and Stu, which I feel like are beloved villains or whatnot, I just feel like they was so much forefront as far as you could know they was the killers. I mean, I feel like it. I ain't gonna say that, because you watched it the first time like I did. When I watched it the first time, you didn't know what was what, especially by the third act and everybody popping out of nowhere. And that's another thing I really love about this new Scream, and the way they play homage to that last scene, not only playing homage to it, but giving it new ideas, and the way they was able to throw it in your face of the reveal of the new killers. But I'm gonna get more into it, like I said, Friday, as far as what I would like to see in the Scream 6, as far as on Uncut Ish Talk. But yeah, I'm hoping that they are definitely going to plan on doing something else as far as a new Scream or whatnot, because why not? With the success it has at the box office and the fan service, everybody is enjoying this. Not everybody, but everybody is pretty much enjoying this. And like I said, me in my review, I said, more than anything, I enjoyed the OG cast more than the new characters. I did. I feel like the new characters, they brung some things more than the other sequels have, but I still just did not care about them as much as I felt like I should have, as much as I did with the OG cast. With that being said, I love the connections. And that's why I say with this new cast and the connections they have to legacy characters of Scream, it's so much more they can do. Like you talking about Scream 6, 7, 8, like they can have some type of Scream universe if they want to. I'm not saying they should do that. I'm not going there, because we can have spin-offs and shit. Like, no, I'm not asking for all that. I'm just saying, as far as the continuation of doing sequels or whatnot, they do have a lot of story that they can do, as far as, like I said, with the new things they added to this new Scream. So yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what they can do with another Scream as far as a sequel or whatnot, especially with the success of the box office. Not only that, with another thing I want to say with the survivors, we had a couple more, we had more than none survivors at the end of this new Scream, especially with all the stabbing we had going on. But I'm just saying, man, it just seemed like a lot of more survivors. My bad, my hair was itching my neck a little bit. But seemed like we had a lot more survivors than you would regularly get in a Scream movie. But y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about a possibility of a Scream 6. Like I said, check out Uncut Ish Talk Friday, which I do every Friday. I'm going to get more into it, what I would like to see in a Scream 6. So yeah. Next thing we're going to do is we definitely got to hop on this Moon Knight. This is going to be my reaction, first time reaction to seeing the Moon Knight trailer. So let's go ahead and see what we can get with this. Hold on right quick, y'all. All right, give me a moment right quick. And just talk about Scream a little bit and say why he's doing that. I want to talk about how I feel about Scream 3, because I'm live right now. So tell him I'll be right back. Okay. Y'all want to feel it? Yeah. Okay. Be careful so you don't hit the mic. Get this in right there. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Just talk about Scream. Go to the Scream trailer if you want to.
Okay. We're watching Scream right now. When I think about Scream, I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared.
one already. No, she's not here right now. Okay, give me one moment because I'm getting the baby straight.
So what I think about Scream, because I watched the movie as well, I like basically from the beginning, basically when it first started, the killer technically was the redhead guy. I think it was Richie, but I kind of sensed from the beginning that he was like the killer because he was acting like too suspicious. But then when I got into the movie more, he wasn't the killer in my head a little bit. And then when I found out that he was killer, yeah, I was right all along. And then yeah, but I love the movie so far. It's kind of sad that Dewey died though, because kind of knew that was probably gonna happen due to that was probably what was gonna make Sydney come back. Even though he called her and asked her to marry, but technically he didn't. Technically he did, but she didn't. But when he died, she did. You know. But yeah, I've watched it so far and it was pretty good. It was good. I loved it. And it amazes me how it went right back to the house, like the ending, like how it left the house, and how in this ending in the new movie, how it did the same thing. It was very cool. Yeah, but I wouldn't expect for it to go out that way like that. But yeah, it was bringing back a whole lot of memories of watching the first Scream. Yes. But yeah. I'm not really good at this. I'm shy. I did have something to say. I did not think that cop would die that was rushing back to go save her son, who the killer was about to kill, who killed him anyway after he killed the police officer. I don't know.
You have something for her shoes? Lisa, she just walked to the store, so she's supposed to be back right quick.
Okay. Let me go back down.
Okay. Thank you. My bad. Like I said, one thing I want to explain before I continue, and shout out to my oldest baby for hopping over here for me right quick, taking over things right quick. I do have children. I have a newborn, and I have to get her straight here and there and whatnot. So once again, my bad for having to hop over here right quick. But like I said, let's jump into the Moon Knight trailer, man. I definitely want to jump over here right quick to this Moon Knight trailer. First and foremost, I do not know nothing about Moon Knight. I don't know nothing about Moon Knight, so this will be my first time having an introduction to just seeing this trailer as far as this Marvel character or whatnot. And it's going to be interesting to see what this character is about. After this, I guess I'm going to try to jump over just to get a little information on him. I don't want to know too much because, like I said, I like the element of surprise, especially as far as Marvel go. One thing I will say is this is probably one of the most interesting Disney Plus shows that I'm wanting to check out because, honestly, when it comes to the shows like WandaVision, my favorite right now is Falcon and Winter Soldier. I feel like it's one of the most grounded Disney Plus shows. I feel like it had some of the most interesting stories. And not only that, I enjoyed the villains and I enjoyed that character development with Sam becoming the new Captain America or whatnot. But as far as the other ones, to me, for my opinion anyway, it was more of just watching them to make sure I can keep up with what's going on with the movies and whatnot. And with WandaVision in particular, it was more so having that whole thing of maybe this is going to happen, maybe this is going to happen. And then you got Evan Peters come on there as, Quicksilver or whatnot. It was like, oh, shit, so we can get anything right now. What's going to happen by the end? So it was pretty much that with them type of shows. But this one, like I said, I don't know nothing about it, but I've heard about it's supposed to be like some good fighting as whatnot. He's supposed to be a good fighter or whatnot. So that's one of the things that caught my attention about it. But let's go ahead and jump into this, man. Marvel Studios Midnight official Disney Plus trailer. Let's go.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder.
What the hell?
I can't tell the difference.
Shout out Oscar Isaac, man. I do like him as an actor. He was in, first time I seen him was in a movie Drive with Ryan Gosling. I said, like, what's up, man?
I'm losing it.
We'll catch you on. You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Steven.
I'm definitely going to have to see what this, because I'm like,
Between life and dreams.
I'm getting Doctor Strange vibes. What the hell?
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks.
What in the world, man?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? That must be very difficult.
Oh, shit. Ethan Hawke in this?
Voice.
I didn't know Ethan Hawke was in this. Yo, okay. Y'all got my attention.
There's chaos in you.
So Ethan Hawke got to be playing some villain or something. Yo. Okay, did this nigga just do X-Men Apocalypse with some pyramids or something? I like pyramids. Whoa, okay. Trying to be on some Batman shit? Alright. What the hell? You damn sure trying to be on some Batman shit with okay. I mean, it looked interesting, man. I mean, they showed a lot. They didn't really show a lot of the Moon Knight character, though. They were showing more anything Oscar Isaac was with. It's cool with me as far as... I'm just trying to see, like, what's going on. So, yeah. That's what I'm trying to see. Are y'all good? Thank you. Seriously, thank y'all. Talking to my daughters and my kids in there. They in here helping me out while I do this. I'm just trying to get a little history. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me see something about this. I don't know nothing. Like I said, nothing about Moon Knight. Mark Spector was the son of a rabbi whose family had fled Europe in the 1930s to escape the Holocaust. At the CIA, Mark worked with William Cross. Damn, all this shit keep popping up. Who betrayed the agency, later becoming the villain Crossfire. Mark's brother Randall joined him in the CIA, but he also betrayed the agency, selling weapons to both sides in an altercation in Italy. Is this explaining who this character is as far as Moon Knight? I might have to hit me up a damn YouTube video or something. Like I said, I don't know too much about this character. If y'all know in the comment section, if y'all checking me out right now, let me know. All right, quick. I apologize, y'all, because I think I just did a full-on reaction and y'all wasn't even watching it with me. Like I said, man, I'm back and forth running in there, making sure my little ones are straight or whatnot. So that's what I was just doing. So, yeah, I wasn't even screen sharing. My fault. Okay. Like I said, I don't know too much about the Moon Knight character or whatnot. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all know about this character as far as Moon Knight. Now let's check this out together. I did just watch it, but I didn't know I wasn't sharing the screen. So let's check this out together, y'all. My bad.
Hello, and welcome to
I was sitting there doing a full-on reaction, and y'all wasn't even paying me no mind. I mean, I wasn't even.
Between
My
my
fault.
waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to
I'm losing it.
And yes, I have. I just watched it, but like I said, I wasn't sharing the screen, so we watching it again together.
I can't tell the difference between my
Like I said, man, I'm getting vibes of Doctor Strange and a little bit of Batman. But what got me really excited is them showing Ethan Hawke.
Hope you find it.
I didn't know Ethan Hawke was going to be in this, and it looks like he's playing a villain. I seen somebody saying something about horror. I don't see no horror.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark?
Yeah, see, I see Ethan Hawke. I'm like, wait a minute, who he playing? He got to be playing some kind of comic book villain.
There's chaos in here.
I said that, what's up with Oscar Isaac and Pyramids? Because didn't he just do X-Men Apocalypse? That's a good scene right there. Look, I'm thinking Batman right here. All right, March 30th. Yeah, that's definitely some Batman shit right there now. Okay. That was the official Moonlight trailer. Like I said, I went back and watched it again just now because I didn't want to sharing the screen a minute ago because, like I said, I had to go in there and make sure my little one was straight, and I'm doing that. So my bad. But anyway, we just checked it out together. As far as how I'm feeling about, like I said, I don't really have too much history on Moon Knight as far as a Marvel character. This the same way I went into watching the movies like Eternals or whatnot, not knowing really anything about them. And besides how everybody else really feel about Eternals, I actually enjoy Eternals. I like for what it is or whatnot. And that third act in particular, like I said, I like them in the action sequences and whatnot. Other than that, though, I will say, as far as Moon Knight, this really didn't give me too much. Like I said, this showed more Oscar Isaac than anything. It didn't really show nothing about Moon Knight besides him and punching some type of creature on the floor or whatnot. So I would like for y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all do have a history on Moon Knight. Let me know about this character or whatnot. Is this something I need to be looking forward to? Because, like I said, this does not look like the other Disney Plus shows, but at the same time, it's like once it gets going, I ain't even checked out all of Hawkeye yet. Like I said, the Disney Plus shows. I'm watching Peacemaker right now, and I'm looking forward to episode 4. I was not looking forward to Peacemaker, and I'm like, damn, I'm sitting here just surprised of how entertaining Peacemaker has been. Not only John Cena in the leading role, but the action scenes, like him fighting that damn stripper woman at the beginning of that first episode. And let me know in the comment section, did John Cena helmet always have that power where he can like that damn do some type of shit where make everything explode or whatnot? Or I ain't know he had that power. I don't remember seeing that in Suicide Squad. But yeah, Peacemaker, if you watching any type of goddamn comic book show, Peacemaker is definitely the one you need to be checking out. I was took off guard by that. I'm definitely gonna be doing some type of review on that. That short, what's the name with a short green dude? I knew he was gonna be some type of problem. As soon as Peacemaker was talking all type of shit about him, like he got this little short ass dude guarding him or whatnot. As far as the people they supposed to be taking out, and speaking of the whole, what is they butterflies or whatever they calling them? That I don't know. Robert Patrick, man, racist ass father. Like, Peacemaker is the show. Definitely, Peacemaker is the one, man. I did not expect what I was getting from that. Like I said, I enjoyed James Gunn as a director, whatnot. Like I said, some of that comedy in that Suicide Squad movie, I just wasn't going with it. Too like it was just too far out there, or it was just like slapstick comedy or whatnot. But with Peacemaker, it's legit funny. I was laughing at shit like, yo, Vigilante, man. definitely, if you're not watching Peacemaker as far as HBO Max, definitely check out Peacemaker, man. As far as the next thing I want to talk about besides Moonfall, like I said, I'm gonna check out Moonfall. I'm gonna see what they're talking about. Next thing I wanted to jump into, Happy Death Day. Who out there is a fan as far as the Happy Death Day series? I did not like part 2 that much. I feel like they went way more sci-fi than anything. I didn't really understand what the elements they was going. I mean, that first one is not really scary. It's more comedy than anything, but I still enjoyed it as far as the aspect of trying to guess who the killer was or whatnot. And as far as that part 2, I feel like it was more time. They were doing time traveling and shit, if I'm not mistaken. I just feel like they went way too far with that one as far as just the whole sci-fi aspect of it or whatnot. All right, man, let's jump into this. Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day producer says something is stirring for the third entry, which I forgot they was even working on the third one. So let's see what they talking about. Once again, shout out to anybody that's checking me out on the live. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. And my bad as far as we had some little malfunctions here and there. I had to step out for a minute. My oldest daughter came in and helped me out. And then I did a reaction to the Moon Knight trailer, and I didn't know I wasn't sharing it. So I had to go back and do it again. Like I said, my bad, y'all. I'm doing a couple things. I'm supposed to be at work, but we had some snow down here. And I said this at the beginning of the video, and I'm iced in, so I went ahead and jumped on here early. So, yeah. Shout out to anybody that's tuned in and joining us, though. Hold on. What the? Y'all see what I'm talking about, man? See? Because this sharing the screen with some shit they ain't supposed to be sharing with. Okay, here we go. Okay, I didn't even know this came out in 2019, but we're talking about Happy Death Day 3. A mid-credits tease in 2019's Happy Death Day to You hinted that the story would be concluded with a third installment. Though the film's disappointing financial reception seemingly stagnated our hope of getting such a sequel, producer Jason Blum has teased on multiple occasions that he was interested in continuing the series in some capacity, while also admitting it wasn't entirely valuable financially, though. While answering questions from fans on social media recently, the producer gave an update that implied a third installment had the likelihood of actually coming to fruition, yet it was far from a guaranteed experience. Okay, let's see what Jason Blum talking about. When asked by a fan about a Happy Death Day film, Blum replied, "Something external. I will say that the franchise sees Tree getting murdered on her birthday, only to wake up and relive the day's events, using each of her resurrections to try to track down who was responsible for killing her. A similar situation unfolds in Happy Death Day 2, which includes the reveal that a quantum reactor is responsible for the rift in reality." Yeah, that's when they went to the whole time travel shit and sci-fi action and all that shit. But anyway, if they do this, because I was saying it too, I didn't think the part 2, I know, didn't make as much as the first one. I know, and I don't think it was even as successful critically wise as that first one. Well, anyway, if they are working on the Happy Death Day 3, me personally, my wife is a fan of it. So we went to the movies to see both of them. I will be interested in the trailer. If the trailer give me something interesting to see, then that'll give me the notice to say, okay, I want to check this out. Because I'm going to be honest, I ain't looking forward to this. I didn't even know they was working on the third one because of the part 2, and I did not like part 2 at all. Part 1, like I said, was interesting just off the whole hints of it kind of being funny and trying to find out who the killer was, because I am a fan of those type of movies. Like I said, Scream, I Know What You Did Last blase. But anyway, as far as them going into this realm and doing the third one, this most likely might get that streaming service treatment. Think about what they did with Halloween Kills, which still was somewhat of a success at the box office. But, you know, they threw that on Peacock. So it's possible that they're going to throw this on streaming services as well. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Are y'all looking forward to a third Happy Death Day 3? Y'all let me know, man. I'm personally not really looking forward to it. Like I said, coming off that second one. So I don't know if I'm going to be interested in them doing this or not. Y'all let me know in the comment section, though. Are y'all looking forward to them doing a possible Happy Death Day 3? Let me know. The next thing I wanted to hop into, man, I wanted to talk about Atlanta. If I'm not mistaken, Atlanta's coming back in March as far as the series on FX. I'm a fan of Atlanta. I think it's one of the best written shows that's out here, especially with Donald Glover and what it's done as far as launching a career. We're not really launching their careers, but making their careers a lot bigger as far as Brian Tyler Henry and Lakeith Stanfield, man. But yeah, they got some new teasers out I want to check out. Then they got a lot of them out. I didn't know they had this many out. So let's go ahead and go check these out right quick, man. Let me know, too, in the comment section, man, if y'all looking forward to Atlanta Season 3. So, yeah, let's go ahead and check these out. I ain't see these, so, yeah, what's this right here? Let's go full screen. Is she straight? Yeah. Okay, thank y'all. What in the world? Like I said, man, I don't honestly know what to expect in this new season. I do know, I feel like they're going to be on tour. I feel like a Paperboy is going to be on overseas tour or something. What the hell? So fresh and so clean. Okay. I was just now paying attention to what they were saying. I wasn't even listening. So fresh and so clean.
There's a production. Mocking me bang.
This nigga doing commercials for overseas. March 24th. Okay. All right. I'm definitely, man, this is one of the ones I cannot wait on, man. I wish they would make the episodes longer because this is 30-minute episodes. Like, this show will only run for like 30 minutes. Sometimes it might run a little bit for like 40 minutes. But that's one thing. I hope they are doing like longer episodes, man. I cannot wait, man. The whole different angle it went from season 1 to season 2 and going into this season I don't know what to expect, basically is what I'm trying to say. I don't know what to expect, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Are y'all looking forward to a new season of Atlanta, man? It's been a minute. And if, like I said, if I'm thinking correctly, they are doing back-to-back seasons. Like, we're going to get a season 3 and 4. We ain't going to have to wait as long as we did for season 3. But like I said, I already know about the pandemic or whatnot. So that's one of the main reasons we had to wait on season 3. But yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to this new Atlanta season 3 coming out. All right, man. It's another thing I'm definitely hyped on that I just seen that I had no idea they was working on. I did not know they was even thinking about doing a sequel to this, man. And Denzel Washington. We have Denzel Washington coming back, and we getting something that I was not expecting, but I'm honestly looking forward to now. That's got me kind of hyped because, like I said, I don't feel like we got this Denzel in a minute. As far as him going around whooping ass or whatnot. But yes, we are getting a Equalizer 3. Denzel Washington confirms the Equalizer 3 is currently in the works. So let's check this story out. Yes. Denzel Washington has officially confirmed that the third installment of the Equalizer series is currently in progress. In a recent interview with Collider, the actor revealed that the pieces are falling in order for the third film, with director Antoine Fuqua agreeing to make a return to the franchise. So that's another thing I was wondering, was Antoine Fuqua going to be coming back to direct? Washington confirms they have written the third Equalizer, so I'm scheduled to do that. So I got to get in shape and start beating people up again. Yep. I get to beat people up again. The tragedy of Macbeth and then going and beating some people up can't get any better, right? All right. I'm definitely looking forward to this. The Equalizer 3 will see Washington reprise his role as Robert McCall, the ex-Marine and special operative turned vigilante. The last time he portrayed the character was almost 4 years ago in the second Equalizer. The first film was originally released in 2014, which saw Washington's character McCall go through great lengths to protect the teenage prostitute for the Russian mafia. The follow-up film followed McCall as he sought revenge for the murder of his close friend. There is currently no release date for the Equalizer 3. Okay. Another thing I was wondering how they was going to do this, because I know Queen Latifah currently has a show out called The Equalizer. So, and if I'm not mistaken, they on the season 2. But that might be something not even pertaining to this, or it might be something pertaining to this. honestly, I might even go check the Equalizer out with Queen Latifah to see if it has some type of connection to this. But most likely it don't, because they ain't even mentioned it in this whole interview or whatnot or story. So yeah, it is interesting to see Denzel Washington come back for the Equalizer series, and I am a fan of it. Like I said, man, nigga look like the Terminator in Equalizer, the way he be going in it. I would probably say the first one is probably the one I'll enjoy more, but that second one, I enjoy that one just as much, especially with the introduction of what's his name, man? My old boy of Narcos, and he gonna be in The Last of Us. I can't remember his name right now, but when his introduction, I really was interested in seeing what he would do too. So yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what they could do with an Equalizer 3. Y'all let me know in the comment section, how are y'all feeling about an Equalizer 3 coming out with Denzel Washington and Antoine Fuqua reprising their roles, man. Definitely let me know how y'all feeling about that. Okay, I'm gonna jump into something else as far as the pertaining to Black Panther. So let's go ahead and jump over here. As far as we supposed to be getting news, as far as Winston Duke supposed to have a more pivotal role, as far as he supposed to have an extended role. So yeah, I've been hearing things about that. So let's go ahead and jump over here, man. I've been hearing about possibly getting an introduction to a new Marvel character. So let's talk about this one first. It's a couple stories out as far as pertaining to Black Panther Wakanda Forever. But this one of the more interesting ones. I think we about to get our Marvel version of Aquaman. Okay. How Black Panther 2 may be using Namor, the Submariner. Marvel Studios is famous for keeping its upcoming storylines under lock and key. The sincerity goes double for the plot of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which has been identified as the most highly anticipated film of 2022. That's a lie. Y'all better stop that. The Batman. Matt Reeves' The Batman is the most highly anticipated film of 2022. Stop it. We ain't about to do that. But anyway, in addition to featuring the return of Princess Shuri, Oki, my bad if I'm saying their name right, Nakia and Mabuka, my bad. I'm telling you, man, my bad with saying names. I'm T'Challa. I'm good with T'Challa. The new Marvel sequel may include a previously unseen comic book character, Namor the Submariner. Rumor has it that Black Panther Wakanda Forever will feature Namor the Submariner in the first live-action iteration of the comic book anti-hero. According to a report on Bleeding Cool via Screen Rant, he will not only play a role, but his cousin Namor in Atlantean. Ain't that damn Atlantean? Ain't that Aquaman home? Anyway, Warlord Atuma will allegedly be involved in Black Panther Wakanda Forever as well. Who exactly is Namor the Submariner? If one isn't up to date on all of the Marvel comics, which I'm not, the name Namor is probably unfamiliar. Let's start with the basics. Created in 1939 by Bill Everett, Namor is the son of human sea captain Leonard Mackenzie and Princess Finn of Atlantis, an undersea city that is home to a race of aquatic humanoids. Aquaman, like what the? Okay. He has several superhuman abilities, including super strength, super speed, and the ability to survive underwater. So can he talk to sharks and shit? Can he talk to fish too? The powerful being has acted as both a villain and anti-hero. Okay, that's the only difference is he's not a hero starting off. He basically a villain or anti-hero. Throughout his appearances in the comics leading to encounters with the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, and members of the Avengers like Iron Man and Captain America. Okay. So, like I said, he basically Aquaman. Shit crazy, man. Okay. But let's go to some more things, because like I said, we've been getting a lot of news as far as production. Okay, we got some news as far as Lita Wright. It's been 2 months since Black Panther Wakanda Forever, the sequel to the popular Ryan Coogler directed feature Black Panther, halted production. Now it's finally set to move forward after a series of delays, including an onset injury and ongoing COVID-19 infections. Actress Lita Wright, who played Sherry in the first feature and is said as the lead of the sequel, is set to return to filming, which is taking place in Atlanta. Wright endured onset injury back in August, which prohibited her from continuing filming. The actress has also faced backlash on social media for controversial statements related to the pandemic. According to the Hollywood Reporter, any issues with right, including questions of her vaccination status, has been resolved. Okay, we got that news. That's all done. Okay. The film was supposed to start film starting last Monday, but according to a report by THR, the Hollywood Reporter, several performers, including actress Lupita Nyong'o, tested positive for COVID-19. Shooting is set to continue for the next 4 weeks, bearing any additional delays. Okay, so basically we back to filming. Basically, as far as Wakanda Forever, like I said, I'm trying to see if we're supposed to be getting news as far as Winston Duke is supposedly having a bigger role, but I don't see that so far. So yeah, that's what we got so far as pertaining to Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I'm definitely looking forward to this. It's not the most anticipated film of 2022, but it's definitely in the top. It's definitely in the top. That film belongs to the Batman. It's like, come on, we need to stop that, man. That belongs to the Batman. Ain't no other comic book movie or movie that's more anticipated than the Batman in 2022. And you're going to see that in them first week box office numbers. Trust me. Okay, man. Other than that, like I said, I did want to hop over to some more DC news. And I did want to kind of talk about the whole thing pertaining to Batgirl, because we all been hearing the whole thing as far as the whole reveal of her costume or whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this. Share the screen. I really don't understand, man. We always doing this, man. But a lot of people saying, you know, it's already been a controversy with her being, you know what I'm saying, Afro-Latino or whatnot. But now we're getting this whole thing as far as just the reveal of the costume. Now, I'm going to give or take. It's people on both ends saying they don't like the costume. People saying they look cosplayers, it looks CW-ish. But let's go ahead and check out. Leslie Gray, star of the upcoming HBO Max DC Comics film Batgirl, has dropped the first image from the film featuring her in the Batgirl suit. She shared a quote in the Instagram post. "I used their expectations against them. That will be their weakness, not mine. Let them all underestimate me. And when their guard is down and their pride is risen, let me kick their butts." I like that attitude. I like that from her. Okay. And like I said, I'm excited about this because Bad Boys for Life directors Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fali, which did very much bring some surprising elements to that Bad Boys movie. Like I said, they brought some heart, they brought some emotion, and they brought some good action to that Bad Boys movie. Like I said, they had a whole sequel greenlit before the movie was finished as far as its box office runs. And if I'm not mistaken, Bad Boys for Life was like one of the last movies to hit theaters before the whole pandemic even started. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this out, man. Hudson's Batgirl script expands her work with DC, and she also wrote the script for Birds of Prey in the upcoming The Flash film. Okay. And I actually enjoyed what they did with that Birds of Prey, just story-wise. I didn't like everything about it, but story-wise, I actually like what they tried to do with it. And I'm actually looking forward to the new Flash movie. So, where's this image at? Hold on, man. Yeah, we ain't got to do all that. We can just go here. I feel like they be trying to make things really difficult. Really difficult. Here we go. Yeah, man, like I said, we have to give this a chance and like let the movie play. Like, we don't know how this is gonna look on the screen in 4K, watching it on the theaters or whatnot. We don't know how this is gonna look, man. And being honest, like I said, what the hell is any different from this from a Marvel image? Getting Captain Marvel in her suit or whatnot. What's the difference from that and looking at this? I honestly don't see no difference. Like I said, you've had so many different images from CW shows that of course you're gonna make that comparison off gate. You got all the Batgirl, so you got the Batgirl series on there, you got Arrowverse and all that, you got the Superman series. I mean, how you not gonna make those comparisons? But if anything, most likely people just mad off the gate already, because they already mad that they got this, like I said, an Afro-Latina playing Batgirl. They already mad about that. Hey, look what they saying about the Batman, you know, with them having damn Gordon, being played by what's her name? I can't think of the actor's name right now, but having a black actor coming in playing Commissioner Gordon right now. What about Zoe Kravitz playing Catwoman? So they are already complaining and already got their bias as far as her playing her all around. So just this suit alone is not gonna make it help. So as far as I know though, this is comic book accurate. So I honestly don't see what the big deal is. I'm ready to see the movie, and I've been hearing good things, man. As far as, like I said, you got Brandon Fraser coming in playing a villain. Then you got the possibility, and that's another thing. Let's go ahead and check that out. As far as pertaining to Batgirl. Let me go jump over here right quick. Who's supposed to be playing? So yeah, we've been seeing things as far as supposedly Dylan O'Brien is supposed to be playing Nightwing and Batgirl, and I wouldn't have no issue with that. Like I said, I enjoyed him when he did American Assassin. I ain't really seen too much more of his work. Like I said, I know he do the Maze Runner series, and I remember him way when he was doing Teen Wolf on MTV. But anyway, got some fan art right here. They just showed that image. Where did it go? Yeah, here we go. Got some fan art right here as far as Dylan O'Brien in the Nightwing costume. New fan art for Batgirl imagines Dylan O'Brien as the DC movie's perfect Nightwing. After being in various stages of development since 2017, because wasn't Josh Whedon supposed to be coming in, and I already know his whole situation with Justice League or whatnot. I ain't doing all that. If y'all want to see the whole thing as far as or get some input as far as Josh Whedon and Justice League, go check out K-Dot YouTube channel. He definitely going in on that. Definitely go check out SSJ K-Dot, Super Saiyan K-Dot whatnot as far as his channel. Subscribe over there to him. He definitely talking about it. But as far as this though, the DCU's Batgirl is finally moving forward. The movie will now be directed by Bad Boys for Life filmmakers, which we already got all that information or whatnot. Meanwhile, Batgirl will be brought to life by Leslie Grace, who broke out on the big screen last year with her role in the Heights. Batgirl has yet to receive a premiere date. Well, this got to be old, because if I'm not mistaken, they do got a premiere date, right? But it's expected to arrive on HBO Max later this year. Maybe they don't, my bad. But yeah, we've been already getting big news as far as side characters. Of course, we got Michael Keaton supposed to be playing Batman. And now hearing as far as Dylan O'Brien possibly making a cameo as Nightwing, yeah. So let's go down here to that. That's what we was here for. While it isn't clear yet what the future host of Nightwing, a.k.a. Dick Grayson, fans already have some ideas about who could play him. New fan art created by Venomology Images Teen Wolf alum Dylan O'Brien is Batgirl's Nightwing. So as far as what I was hearing, it's supposed to be stuff as far as, not me personally, of course, I ain't got that type of pull, but he's supposed to be making some type of cameo appearance. I don't know. That could be interesting. Like I said, you already got Michael Keaton coming in as Batman. I said Batwing. It's Batman. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see if he is possibly playing Nightwing. I won't have no issues with that. Like I said, I'm excited about what Warner Brothers is trying to do as far as pertaining to the DCEU. Because like I said, I feel like the Flash movie is pretty much going to give us our answers to what we're going to begin getting as far as if we're going to get some type of connections here and there, whatnot. And are we going to be getting some type, like I said, as far as HBO Max shows, are we going to get those Disney Plus shows? Like, are we going to need to watch the HBO Max DC show in order to understand what's going to be happening next in a DC movie or whatnot? That's what I'm waiting on, because I feel like we do kind of need that as far as DC. Not we, but DC overall. I do feel like they do need that, because I do want to have those stories like, oh, so this is going to be connected to that. This is going to be connected to this. You know what I'm saying? One thing I also want to talk about and give credit for, and this is pertaining to what Peacemaker is doing, the whole rated R thing. And that's another reason why I'm enjoying Peacemaker so much. I feel like DC and HBO Max, Warner Brothers, have a chance where they can do stuff, but they ain't holding back on nothing. Peacemaker don't hold back on nothing. Like, that shit goes everywhere. Peacemaker almost giving me them The Boys vibes as far as on Amazon, where they go here, there, and everywhere as far as blood, guts, and gore, sex, violence, all of that. It's all of that in one. And you got to remember, Suicide Squad, James Gunn's Suicide Squad came off of a PG-13 rated Suicide Squad movie. So I feel like it's very interesting to see where they can take this pertaining to HBO Max and their DC shows, because you already got them doing stuff with Matt Reeves as far as spin-off shows from the Batman, as far as them doing a Gotham Police show, which I'm now getting more excited for, because at first I wasn't really excited about that. But now, after we done got all these trailers and what we got with Peacemaker, as far as trailers to the Batman, and as far as what we getting with this Peacemaker series, as far as DC shows, I'm getting excited as far as what they could do possibly for their shows. I know James Gunn is not doing the Matt Reeves Batman shows, but if I'm not mistaken, Matt Reeves is. So if this the Batman is what we thinking it's gonna be, come on now. I'm definitely gonna be hyped for whatever they could possibly do for DC shows as far as pertaining to HBO Max or whatnot, and them not holding back and letting them go R-rated or PG-13, and it's still having some type of connection. I'll definitely be hyped for them to do that. Another thing I did want to do, I did want to go into some horror. I seen a trailer that I didn't do a reaction to, but it's came out probably 5 days ago, and it looks very interesting. It looks very like they doing like some type of old school vibe. So let's jump over here right quick. Shout out once again to anybody who's been checking me out on the live. Like I said, we did have some malfunctions. Like I said, I had to step out for a minute, make sure my little one was straight. But I did have my oldest come in here and help me out. And then I did the Moonlight trailer reaction, but I wasn't sharing it on the screen, so I had to go back in so we could all watch it together. But like I said, shout out to the Moonlight trailer. Like I said, it looks interesting, but the most interesting thing for me in it is not even Oscar Isaac's Moonlight. It's more Ethan Hawke and him being in it. So I'm thinking if he's in it, we're going to have some type of good, interesting story, because I feel like him as an actor and his status, I don't feel like he takes these roles lightly. He'll take a role, but he ain't gonna take no role if it's some bullshit. So I'm hyped to see what they're gonna bring to this. But besides that, like I said, I did want to hop over here and try to look at this trailer as far as this horror movie that's coming out. Like I said, it looks old school. So let's go check this out. 8/24. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's jump on the screen together so we can watch this together. I don't want to make that mistake again.
It's not well.
All right, here we go. All right, this is a movie called X, and this is coming from 8/24 Studios. Like I said, 8/24, they push out a lot of good, some of those low key movies. You know what I'm saying? Not really, I ain't gonna call them really underground, and not low budget too, but they kind of like they got a vibe where it's like this throwback, it's old school, and at the same time, they done had some really good, interesting movies. But they are definitely got me interested in this. Like I said, I haven't watched this, but I've seen the image from it, and it comes from director Ty West. And the things with Ty West is I'm a fan of the VHS series, and I know Ty West done directed a lot of those segments in those VHS movies, as far as a lot of those anthology stories. So I'm definitely interested in seeing this. And if it's coming from 8/24, if I'm not mistaken, 8/24 do those like hereditary horror movies, and they did what is it, Midsummer? If I'm not mistaken, let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, they did those horror movies. So let's check this out, man. This is my first reaction to this X official trailer coming from 8/24, directed by Ty West. Let's check this out together.
Farmer's daughter, take one. I need to be famous, Wayne. All the best people are.
There's nobody else out there like you. You know why?
Why?
Because you got that X factor.
I'm about to say, I'm thinking that was damn Matthew McConaughey for a minute. I'm sorry, I was thinking that was Matthew McConaughey. I know that's not. I'm looking at this black dude too, and this nigga was looking like Michael J. White for a little bit. Or no, he was looking like somebody else. He was looking like Michael J. White and somebody else.
For a place to stay. Yes, sir.
Oh shit, is we getting some Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
This bitch.
This is what I'm about. We getting Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe?
I would appreciate a little discretion.
Yeah, they did do Hereditary. Okay, I thought so. I wonder did they do Hereditary mid-summer?
Would you like to come inside?
What's your drive?
The hell they shooting a porn or something? Or they shooting a horror movie themselves?
The story can't just change.
This shit look like Friday the 13th. Hold on, is that old girl who just did Scream?
If Daddy catches us, there's no telling what he might do.
My wife is not well.
What the hell?
It happens after dark.
Happens after dark. Was she turned into something? What the?
You don't want to leave, do you?
Those eyes are gonna pop out of it.
Man, that nigga look like Matthew McConaughey a little bit. This definitely some of that old school type horror. I was talking about Texas Chainsaw, but nah, it's got some of that in it, but.
Are you alright?
Nigga, what?
No.
Boys, 5 minutes. What do you think is on it?
You got some of that Rob Zombie vibes too. I'm getting Rob Zombie vibes.
Goddamn fucked up horror bitch.
All right. It looks different, but like I said, it's got old school vibes. It looks different though. Y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about that X trailer. As far as it's a new horror movie directed by Ty West. It looks interesting. Like I said, it looks different and got them old school vibes, and it looks like it's going to take place in like the 70s, maybe even, or if not the late 70s, early 80s. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comment section. Now y'all planning on checking it out? I wonder if that's coming to theaters or it's going to come to some type of streaming service. But other than that, man, like I said, besides my malfunctions, once again, my bad, and I apologize for the malfunctions I had early on. Like I said, I had to step out for a minute. But shout out to my oldest baby girl, Nazari, for coming in and helping me out a little bit. Besides that, like I said, I just wanted to jump into a couple things. I wanted to talk about Denzel coming back for the Equalizer 3. I wanted to get my reaction to Moon Knight. Like I said, I don't know too much about Moon Knight. I'm gonna have to go check out a couple of YouTube videos, get my history on this Marvel character. Y'all let me know in the comment section too who Moon Knight is. And like I said, as far as let me know how y'all feeling about the new season of Atlanta that's supposed to be coming out in March. Other than that, like I said, I just wanted to come on here and talk about Scream and the possibilities as far as getting a Scream 6 possibly. Definitely be tuned in for Uncut Ishhh Talk Friday. I'm going to get more deep into what I want to see in a Scream 6 possibly. Other than that, man, that's pretty much all I have. Shout out to anybody who's checking me out on the live, YouTube and Twitch. Like I said, if you watch me on Twitch, follow me. If you watch me on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload new videos. This is the road to 400 subs. Shout out to all my subscribers who've been coming through, checking me out since I started, and shout out to all my recent subscribers. And other than that, man, I got my top 5 TV shows I'm still doing. Like I said, I supposed to do that today, but like I said, I'm still working on some things with that. I got top 5 horror movies that Scream inspired. I'm doing that. Other than that, I'm probably working on some more reviews. Be on the lookout for that. But other than that, man, I am going to be trying to do this a lot more as far as I Ain't Seen This, which is about movies and TV. I just have to have those movies that stand out to me that I want to talk about. Another thing I'm working on is Peacemaker. I'm going to be working on my Peacemaker review. I'm actually going to go back and watch the 3 episodes again so I can dive in it some more. Because like I said, I enjoyed it that much. Other than that, man, like I said, hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Follow me if you're on Twitch. Shout out to everybody who's been checking me out on the lives or whatnot. And shout out to everybody who been coming through, joining me on the lives or whatnot. And shout out to K-Dot, shout out to Perk Minded. Y'all definitely go subscribe to their channels. If y'all haven't, they definitely talking about some good things over there. They done did some reactions to the Moonlight trailer. Perk Minded doing Yellow Jacket reactions and reviews. Go check him out. Other than that, shout out to everybody who be joining me on my Uncut Ishhh Talk, my co-host Nadia. I appreciate her. We got a new episode coming out this Friday. Definitely be on the lookout for that. Other than that, man, we out.